Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is one of my favorite movies of all time. When I was a teenager and I watched it for the first time, I took 10 minutes to just think. You know how seldom teenagers do it? I thought about the movie. And then I watched it again. Whenever I'm sad or going through a bad time, I'll just go rewatch the movie because it's a timeless classic. It's probably the most quotable movie of all time. Anything else someone compares it to, that's just sacrilege. Scott was the coolest character, and he was so relatable, which is why I've grown up as a person. But this masterpiece was directed by Edgar Wright. It was written by Brian O'Malley as a comic book initially, and had one of the most stacked casts in a movie at the time. And it's coming back as a Netflix anime. I know, that sounds pretty horrible at first, but then you get hit by some seemingly impossible news. The entire cast is reprising their roles as voice actors, which we know they can do because they did that Zoom call with them reading the script again. Edgar Wright and Brian O'Malley are coming back as executive producers. Anna Managuchi is doing the soundtrack. They even got Science Saru, the person who animated Devilman Crybaby, to animate this. It's absolutely insane that there's this much talent in one room. Especially when you consider that when the original film was shot, 2010, these actors were known, but they weren't famous. Aubrey Plaza had just arrived in LA. It was the first month that she was there, and she got cast in Scott Pilgrim and Parks and Rec. You've got Chris Evans, who at the time was not Captain America. The film has multiple well-known characters, like Michael Cera, Anna Kendrick. You could keep going. It's just the odds of this happening feels like they were stacked to the side of the impossible. Is this a continuation of the movie? Is this an anime original of the comic book series that they're translating over? I have no idea. All I know is that I'm unfathomably excited. If I could pre-order this anime, I'd do it. I have more faith in this than any religious figure. And this week, I'm making time to rewatch Scott. So get hyped. Get hyped with me. And I'll see you next time.